Hi guys, I wanted to do a vlog for you, but as always, there always seems to be something that gets in the way. Like right now, my dog is barking really loud. I don't know if you can hear that, and it's probably going to be really annoying, but I'm going to keep on talking anyway, and hopefully we can try and ignore the dog. Jackson! Yeah, he can't hear me. He's not going to be quiet. I have no idea what he's barking at. Maybe somebody's at the front door. I should probably go check, but I'm not, because like I said, I'm talking to you guys and you guys are more important. So, generally these vlogs I just talk about what is going on in my life. So last night I went and saw the last Harry Potter movie, and I'm not really going to talk about the actual movie because it may give spoilers. I know some people haven't read the books, they only see the movies, which I think is totally fine, like, and they get really into that. And I know that the movie's not really, if I talk about it, the movie, to people who've read the books, it's not really going to be that many spoilers because you generally know what's going on. But for those of you who haven't read the books and do like to see the movies and haven't seen the movie yet, I don't want to spoil it for them. So basically I was just going to say that I saw it and I liked it, and it kind of made me sad because it really does feel like the end of an era. It's something that the books and like the whole sort of, I guess, Hogwarts, Harry Potter kind of thing, it's something that's been in my life for like 10 years now, or a decade. Like it feels like, I think I sort of discovered the Harry Potter books maybe when I was in year 6 or year 7. I sort of knew about them. I started to read them a little bit and didn't get really into them until the first movie was made. Then after the first movie was made, I went through and read like all the books that had been out at the time and collected them as they come out. And I remember when Order of the Phoenix came out, there was sort of it was Order of the Phoenix or Half-Blood Prince, I can't remember, but I remember sort of waiting for both of them and waiting for them to come into the bookstore, and when they were sort of really big and they would sell out and all this stuff, and I don't know, it just made up a part of my life, and I haven't been that into it recently because I actually haven't seen the last couple of movies. I don't know why, it was just at the time I never got around to seeing them, so I actually went and bought like the first part of number 7, so Deathly Hallows Part 1 and the Half-Blood Prince on DVD, because I hadn't really watched them properly, and I sat down yesterday afternoon and watched them through, and then I went to the movies last night with my friends and I saw it, and I just feel like it's like the end of an era and like a part of my childhood ended, and I don't know, it's just kind of odd. It's like, yeah, it's very I guess I was left with very feeling very nostalgic. So yeah, I kind of did that, and let me know if that's been like that for you. I think at the end of like the Twilight movies I'll probably cry, because those books were sort of, I loved them so much, and the movies have sort of extended the books almost for me, and I think when they finish the last movie I'll be feeling quite the same, because even though this hasn't been sort of as long as like the Harry Potter period, it's been sort of more, it's more recent, it's more still in my life, and it's more on what I can remember now, so I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know, let me know if there's like something else like that for you. I know at the end of book series I have the same thing. I get to the end of like, and I know it's the last book, and I don't want to read the end because I know that that's like the ending. It's like the world is like ending, that particular world is ending, and I don't want it to end. So even though I'm really excited to get that last book, I won't read it straight away, or I'll drag it out sort of for as long as possible, because I don't want it to end. And like I'm like, authors, why do you have to stop the books? Why can't you just keep on writing books? I want to know what happens next. And obviously they can't, and I think if they dragged on forever you'd get sick of it. I know that there have been some series, I was actually talking about with my sister, talking about this with my sister the other day, some sort of series, and I know that especially a lot of like the little vampire series of books that people seem to have been bringing out quite a bit since sort of the success of Twilight, and we read them and some of them are quite good. But I found that the last books, it's almost like they're rushed, like they're just trying to get another book out, and they kind of ruin the story. So I never want that to happen, but at the same time, a lot of the times I don't want the stories to end, because yeah, it's like losing a friend sometimes in a way. So I don't know, I was just thinking about that, and I just thought I would talk to you guys about it and see if that's how what you guys were feeling or thought about those things. I don't know, are you into Harry Potter? I don't know, some people are, some people aren't. It's just one of those things. I know some people are really into the movies of things and not into reading. I have the same thing with, we're talking about it because the Breaking Dawn ad came on, or the what's it called, the trailer came on last night before Harry Potter, and one of my friends absolutely loves the movies. She loves them, but has never read the books, and she doesn't really read that much, and she's really excited about the movies but doesn't read the books. And I know some people are vice versa. My other friend was saying that she absolutely loves the books but won't go see the movies because she knows that they ruin them. And I don't know if they necessarily ruin them, but I think you almost have to keep movies and books separate, because the movies will never be as good as the books. If you guys have read a book and they've turned it into a movie and the movie has been as good or better, let me know, because I'd love to see it. Because at the moment, at least in my experience, I've never found a movie that was better than a book, because the book just has so much more detail and it has so much more of the story. And a lot of people, I know some people can't understand that, and it's generally the people who don't read that much, but I think if you read the book, you'll be so surprised that there's just so much left out of the movie, so much of the detail, so much of the creation of the world, and the background of the characters and stuff is generally left out of movies because there's just not enough time. So I have to, in my mind, I kind of keep them separate, otherwise I'd get really cranky with the movies, because yeah, you get so disappointed, like why didn't they do that and why did they leave that out and that didn't explain that. So that's how I kind of deal with that. I know that some people will just go, nope, I'm not watching the movies, but I still like watching the movies, because generally when you really like something, I feel like you want to see and hear more about it, even if it's not quite the same. At least that's how I feel. So that's kind of what I've been thinking about lately. Let me know what you think. Did you read the Harry Potter books? Did you see the last movie? Did you like the movie? Other than that, I'm gonna go, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!